Imagine being a bright, active ninth grader, juggling honors classes in 3 different sports, while also competing in academic tournaments. Now imagine all of that being held against you by your English teacher. She was different from any teacher I'd ever had. Others got frustrated with my laziness sometimes, but they still liked me. She didn't. She didn't like athletes. Said they skipped her class too much. I didn't just miss for sports. I also represented our school at quiz bowls, math leagues. But none of that mattered to her. In fact, she seemed to punish us athletes. Escalating conflict. After long away games, we'd come back exhausted. And boom, a double homework load waiting just for us. She'd intentionally assign more work after travel days and conveniently only collect it then. And then there were my papers, marked down with no explanation, no red marks, just 70s, while others with messy, red-covered essays walked away with 90s. When I finally asked why, she said this: "You're only working at 70% of your potential. The others, they're giving 90%. So I asked, so someone else's paper can be worse than mine but score 20 points higher? Her answer, yes. Let that sink in. And yet, ironically, she recommended me for an advanced writing class, a full year earlier than normal. She didn't hate my writing, she hated me. Then came the extra credit. We had to attend a college play, Antigone, write a 2,500-word essay, and turn it in with proof of attendance. Only one weekend to do it. There was just one problem. The essay was due Monday, and I'd be away representing the school at a major academic competition. I told her ahead of time. Not once, not twice, 4 times. Each time she said, "No problem, just bring it first thing Tuesday." So I did. I finished the paper Saturday, went to the competition Monday, won first and second place in 2 events, and showed up at her door Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. sharp. She looked me dead in the eye and said, "I don't recall giving you permission to turn it in late. I'm not accepting this." I reminded her of our conversations. She denied everything. Her excuses were laughable. Another student turned it in Monday. He lived across the street and could drive. "Your mom works here. Why didn't she bring it?" "Because you said Tuesday. You had Monday night to finish it." Metadata showed last save, Saturday. But she didn't care. No credit, no grace, nothing. I lost the grade, the time, the $25 ticket, the weekend. And my mom, who had rearranged her entire schedule for this, was furious. The final exam revenge. She took pride in no student ever scoring an A on her final. On the last day of class, she even mocked me. "I wish for $1 million and not to deal with you anymore." That was it. That was my breaking point. I flew through the final exam in 20 minutes. Then came the bonus question: what was your favorite part of this class? What did you learn? I unleashed everything. No profanity, just cold, articulate truth. I said I learned nothing because she never gave feedback. My favorite part? The end. I listed every injustice, every biased decision. I told her she was the worst teacher I'd ever had, and the school was worse off because of her. I turned it in right at the 1-hour mark. Only 1 out of 110 students to leave that early. "You need to come with me, now." We sat down in the principal's office. My mom was there. She had pulled her out of exam duty. This teacher broke down, sobbing, shaking, as I calmly recounted every incident from the year. The principal looked at her and asked, "How many points was that bonus worth?" 5, he shrugged. "Then just don't give him the bonus points." I scored a 98. She gave everyone else the bonus. The next highest grade? 81. Sometimes the best revenge isn't loud. It's honest. When truth hits harder than any insult, that's justice. She thought she was untouchable, until the quiet kid she underestimated became her wake-up call.